Hey guys, so we're back talking about shoulder pain again. If you've watched the last two videos, we've essentially just really singled out a couple of structures: chest, pecs and deltoid, and levator of the shoulder, and how it can create lots of shoulder pain. Watch those videos, start doing those exercises at home. But now we're going to address the shoulder and posture globally, essentially. So the key to good posture, again, we preach this a lot in our office, is shoulder blades should be up, back and down. And then you've got a nice tension right between your shoulder blades, ears above shoulder. But again, as we sit strapped to our desk, looking at our tablets, essentially what happens is we roll. Well, this creates an issue within all the soft tissue in your neck, but specifically your shoulders. Right at your shoulder blades here, these scapulars, your shoulder blades, are designed to be flush against your rib cage. And when the flush in this tissue within the middle of your shoulder blades is activated, it keeps our shoulders back, keeps the head back, keeps it in good posture. But when we become redundant in this portion of in this soft tissue, this portion of our shoulder, what happens is that redundancy, that weakness in that shoulder just rolls us around, creates a massive amount of stress and tension. So we're going to start activating, bringing those shoulders and those shoulder blades back, and we're going to do something called a pass-through. So Beavy's going to face the camera for me, and we're going to stay nice and wide. Okay, so the key to this one is you're focusing on just working this shoulder joint through range of motion. So I want you to start with your hands super wide, because it's going to be really difficult for you. And then before we get going, we always activate this lower trap. So shoulders are up, back and down, pelvis is tucked underneath you. And then you're going to keep your arms straight, activate the inside of your arm, the long head of that tricep. And essentially all we're going to do is we're going to bring your arms up and over. Now, when you get to this point, your chest is really going to struggle with that range of motion. So what we want to do is fight to keep that arm nice and wide, and then we're just going to bring it back here. And then you're going to hold, and then you're going to come all the way back over, full rotation. Okay, so that was a great way. We call that the pass-through. Now I'll show you a way that it shouldn't be done. So Beamy, you're going to come all the way back for me, and then your shoulder's going to not allow that range of motion. So you're going to cheat, you're going to pull, you're going to bend your arms and kind of shift your head through. Okay, that's going to create more stress and tension on the shoulder. That's just going to make things worse. So when we do it, make sure those arms are straight. We come all the way up and over, and we get a good rotation. Thank you, Beamy. So that's a great exercise to be doing every single day to work on shoulder mobility. By improving the mobility, you're going to create better load into the joint and the tissue, and that's essentially going to start the foundation of getting this shoulder pain corrected. So you start that in the gym, at home, at work. Those bands are super cheap. Pick them up on Amazon for buttons. Hopefully that helps. Get going with it, and we'll see you on the next one.